bitch.
Well, I went back in time and I got my hair. Steelers Nation Australia headband. We'll get you some like high socks. We'll get you some like these shorts.
Hey,
shorts.
you're standing up. Easy.
Yeah.
It's like balls of fury.
So when JJ52 says, will Ray Gun make the 53? No, she's cut.
If you're not going to take Ray Gun, I know a place in Western Pennsylvania where she'll fit right in. Right at the cookie table at a wedding.
She could be my second string long
Call her
snap.
Dr. Boogie or the Dr. Get Down and tell her she has a PhD in getting down. Like, play the music,
You know what? If she'd had some bling, and looked like LL Cool J and Mama Gonna Knock You Out, she might have won.
Alrighty, Steelers Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia, and also welcome to Steelers Dynasty Podcast, where our Steelers are 1-0. What's up?
I love that. 1-0. Yeah.
Yeah, got to be excited.
Yeah, fuck the Ravens. Just saying.
Yeah, they're 0-1. They're a good side. They're a very good side. I was watching them, and they're very hard to stop, and then they lost.
Yep.
So,
me and you were texting during the whole time and laughing. We were laughing the whole time. We were texting.
Yeah,
it was funny.
I was tweeting and I was doing all kinds of things. I was doing a video after. The Ravens suck, but they are. You know what though? They're a really good side though. So hopefully they can lose with a really good side. Because Derrick Henry looks unstoppable, but then he fumbles a ball. So everyone's human, including Shane. Shane, what's going on, mate? How are you?
Doing good. I mean, I still can't get over just the weekend in general. Just that was really a roller coaster ride. If you're a sports fan, just Bubba, your guts are probably still churning, right?
Oh, I was just. I probably had to take a Valium because we didn't, and we talked about it. I didn't see it like that, and I give all credit to the Jets, both sides of the line, Justin Fields. But I mean, look, I'm going to pick the Steelers to do everything they possibly can do, and when it doesn't go that way, it kind of makes for a rough watch along. Because it was, I mean, oh my God! But like I said, a win is a win, and that's good enough for me.
It was the game that I did not expect. I had it 27-0. I gave no credit to the Jets at all. I gave no credit to Justin Fields or their offensive line. Membo, he was a machine out there. Some of those guys, Fashanu, those dudes out there were ripping us up in the pass protection game and run game. So I really thought their defense was going to kill them, absolutely kill them. But it's like preseason week 1 for us too, you know, like they weren't all playing together. But we got the result in the end, right? We got 34-32. One thing I learned though is that's a good. We might do that. What did you guys learn from last weekend? We'll go back. What did you learn? One thing I learned was that Rodgers can throw the fucking ball, and Rodgers and his offense can score points. What did you learn, Shadow?
The New York Post is like with that. I don't know if the news article was real, but I think it was.
Is it real or not?
I don't know. I just took it. I just went with
the
it.
article
I didn't care.
said, so you can play now. And old boy, 4 touchdowns. I mean, he looked like a superstar. And for a guy that was on his back, 4 times?
Yeah,
you got sacked a lot. Yeah.
Great.
What'd you learn, Bubba, from
I learned not to underestimate people, because I always do sometimes, and teams, but also too, everybody was underestimating Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people was. I have to get my jersey, and I will. And I said I would get it. I just got to wrap up some change right now to get it, because times are tough at the Brewer household right now. But anyway, I learned that the Steelers could be very, very good in the passing, where they have so many receivers now, and tight ends, like it doesn't matter, because anybody can get the ball from Rodgers. He's going to throw it to anybody. And that is way better. And having a 136 quarterback rating, that hasn't happened in 8 years. So, but we have to tighten stuff up because it was like preseason, and a win is a win. So I'm okay.
Definitely. One big shout out to Z with the $19.99 says, let's go Steelers. Thank you, mate. Wait a minute. That's on your channel, is it?
I don't know.
It is.
No way.
It's your first super chat.
Wait a second.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. It doesn't.
Yeah. Let's fucking go. Hang on a minute.
Baby.
Wait.
No,
this is bigger than what you guys. This is bigger than what you guys think.
Is it?
I'm
You're
pretty.
the man.
Yeah, it's fucking
man.
big, bro. Once you get a super chat, it's all downhill from there.
Oh, I can retire. Wow.
So now, here's the
to watch the Steelers play live. That's fantastic.
Wow, Z. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Bob. This is where you now you do a speech for 2.5 minutes. You thank the audience.
Well, I appreciate everybody in the community chat. And honestly, real quick, I never thought that we would get this. And thanks to help with you, Mark, and everybody in the community chat. This is the greatest chat community of all time with everybody to talk Steelers football. And I'm a diehard. I'm such a diehard. I mean, as you can see behind me, I mean, this is a real deal. But I want to thank this. I can't believe Z. Thank you so much. And we can only keep going up. And I will not quit. And I will keep doing podcasts till they put me in the grave. Now I'm ready to go.
It's legit. It happened.
I'll be honest. I didn't actually, and nothing against you, Bubba. I didn't think you'd figure out the monetization thing so quick.
That's why I was like,
I'm like, that's why I was surprised. I thought it was on to my channel, and it's actually yours. So
I just did it last night. But I did. Yeah. I got to put the banking information in. But my God, God damn, I'm so excited.
Plug Bubba. I was going to plug Mark for his trip by showing this and plug our show tomorrow night, hoping you'd be monetized.
Well, and the thing is, though, it pays for the StreamYard and it pays for all the stuff to get these podcasts going, and it'll be able to go to SNS Screen Printing and get these hats and the other hats that we have.
Yeah,
that's what we want to do.
That's really bad of me. I really thought that was connected to Steel Oz because I didn't have faith in you to figure it out. But he did. Very first one.
You know what? You underestimated me like you underestimated Aaron Rodgers. And what can I say? Aaron called me up and said,
"Well, it's not easy. The stuff in the background to do the YouTube monetization and Google ads and all that stuff. It's not easy. There's a lot of shit in the background. It's a lot of crap." And I was thinking, Bubba
calls me. He's like, "I'm dancing. It's like, okay, Bubba, what are you doing now?" He's like, Bubba's like, I'm doing a mixtape." And I call Bubba up now, and he's like, "I'm giving blood. They asked me to give blood." And Bubba's like, now he's like, "I'm giving a semen sample," and it's like the whole fucking
3 times. Like popping pills for that. Whatever it takes.
There's a lot of crap in the background you have to go through to look through.
Yeah. I am so.
Yeah,
happy.
I've been wrong. Mark's been wrong about every single quarterback since Kenny Pickett. I have. I said no to Wilson. He signed. I said no to Fields. He signed.
Yeah.
I said no to Rodgers. They signed. I said no to Tyreek Hill. He might sign. That's the news as well. It's Tyreek Hill news. But
do we want him though? Do we want the aggravation because isn't he got charges against him? We don't want that added stuff. It'd be like having George Pickens on the team right now.
Yeah, I'm good with that, Tyreek Hill. But yeah, one big shout out to Steelers Dynasty podcast for their first super chat, and thank you, Z. You're a legend on both channels. I've seen you on both channels too. Where'd he go? But yeah, one big thank you to that. 1999. That's to Bubba's stress fund.
Yeah.
No, it'll be like I said, it'll pay for the production end of it and get us some merchandise. We're looking
that's to get Bubba's new shoes when he wears them out walking up and down the hallway.
Well, Sunday, me and Gene are going to be partying like rock stars, man. I'm already pumped for Sunday. Like I'm good.
That's so good.
I'm punished. The Punisher's here, and we will punish the Seattle Seahawks. Frank Castle.
I can't wait. So there is some other news too for the Steelers. We obviously they've if you haven't heard already, they've signed Jabril Peppers, the safety / kick returner / linebacker / football player that Mike Tomlin called him. It was announced as well on I think it was on Twitter and Mike Tomlin's press conference that Derek Harmon is out knee, Deshaun Elliott out knee, and Malik Harrison out knee. Shane, what are they doing? Who's our knee specialist, and why aren't they fired yet? They're all knee problems.
I don't know. I mean, everybody's going. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'll tell you what. They're not messing around this year. They're trying to really make moves quick, and we'll see.
They didn't sleep on this at all, man. They were on the phone. I mean, they were doing stuff like, who would have thought? Like, I would have never thought. And Tomlin knows about him because Tomlin was looking for him in the draft.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
I think as well, when he was released, Peppers was released about a few days ago. He was always on the Steelers' radar, I think. And the minute there was an injury, they picked him up. So hopefully he can be a good contributor to the team, right? I think as a secondary wise, if Deshaun Elliott's out, it's tough. But I'm at the moment now too, like at this point, whoever turns up, who's in the 11, just do fucking better than last week. You know what I'm saying?
Just fucking tackle. When you
Right.
hit somebody, just wrap
I
it
don't
up.
care about these names and names and names. You guys on the same wave as me. Just fucking tackle or something.
Just tackle. The unknown
Like-
comic, the unknown linebacker, the unknown secondary guy.
Don't
Who
care.
cares?
I don't care who they
Just
are.
wrap up after that first contact. You can see, because I know you watched the game again, Mark. I know you watched it, and
I
you've
watched
probably
it.
seen the first
Time
initial hit. They missed the first tackle, and that was cost a lot of stuff.
I could just
Yeah,
see
no.
somebody in bib overalls, no shirt, maybe one nip hanging out, a hat a little sideways, a little cockeyed eye, showing up with a pig, baby oil, maybe took it from P. Diddy, putting it down on the south side and saying, "Hey boys, you get 10K if you can catch this pig and have those fellas chase that pig." And that's the workout for the day. That's the bonus.
That's out of a fucking movie.
There's your bonus, Cam Hayward. Wrestle that pig. You get that pig to the ground, you get your bonus.
That's out of a movie. If you can't catch his pig, then you don't deserve to be a Steeler. We're wrecking, boys. It's definitely out of a movie. Get him.
Wow. That's the biggest thing that happened Sunday.
Then it cuts to Saturday morning. They're all eating bacon. You know.
Yeah,
Saddle
yeah,
comes
and there's not a word said at the barbecue. Not a word said. Someone says, one of the wife goes, "How was training?" And one guy goes, "The burger's good eating," and that's all you need.
right.
Yeah,
Then you know the difference is ready.
I can eat bacon all day. I ain't catching no goddamn pig, but I'll eat some bacon. That's right.
Yeah, Rocky catch a chicken. That's right. Didn't he chase?
He did.
Chase it. Yeah, I like Shane's techniques with the defense there. But okay, they signed Jabril Peppers. They got all these injuries out. It really is, to me, whoever turns up at that spot in a certain position has to play better than last time, right? I think there's a lot of I think for Wilson, I think he needs to step up. I think the cornerbacks need to step up. Besides Ramsey played pretty well last time, but D-line, obviously, Bubba, they need to step up. What do they need to do to step up besides Shane's chasing the pig and bacon? What do they need to do?
Just wrapping the pig up. They have to wrap up after the first hit.
They
got a lot of hello.
Just breaking up a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, is
There
it
you
me?
go.
I'm good now. They have to, like
You're
I
good,
said before the satellite system went down around the house. They have to wrap up. That is the biggest key. They haven't played together. We got to get this negativity. Like, I'm going to be like Dr. Voodoo here, and I'm going to be like, and get away with negativity, because everybody is pissed off. It's the first game. We got 4 more months to play, people. Like, come on. Like, we got to win. They just have to wrap up. And I think that they have, when Elliott got out of there, they had Nichols and they had Clark come in, who actually played good, because the depth in the secondary is actually helping us out. Now we added some more depth, but also the biggest thing that I'd like to see would be Cole Holcomb playing more. Like, he didn't even get to play. And I think as a run stopper, he could be an asset to that Steelers defense. So
I agree. And now Malik Harrison is out with his injury, so he's going to be the third guy in rotation at the middle linebacker position. I thought the middle linebacker position was quite weak, to be honest. I thought they were overselling certain gaps and holes, and they were doing each other's jobs, and they were in the wrong spot and getting run over, and it didn't help with the offensive line. But what do you think there, Shano, in terms of D lineman and Cameron Hayward? Is this situation all under the bridge now? We can move forward?
No, it's not under the bridge until he starts making some smacks on some
Plays?
making some plays. I mean, come on. It looked like they were sleeping back there. But hey, the Seahawks aren't nearly as good as the Jets.
The Jets are a good football side. I didn't give them credit. I really didn't.
Jets are going to cause some damage in that division, I believe.
They've got some outstanding offensive linemen and good running backs and a good receiver and good defense teared us up. Like, yeah, they're a good side. I just fucking was thinking in Fantasyland with 27-0. And that wasn't really me. And also Fields wanted to win that game too because he played for us.
Right.
So yeah, for the D lineman, who do you see on the field? Do you see YA Black playing more snaps, Shane?
I see him playing more snaps because I had this article pulled up and then I shut it. We have a few folks that are still nursing nursing some boo-boos and hurt feelings, but it doesn't look like help is on its way for a little while, at least for a few more weeks for our new Oregon Duck that is on the Supers offensive line or defensive line. But
you got to have Keanu Benton playing a better game.
Yeah,
and and if they're going to play Loudermilk has to show up. I know Benton was on his backside and getting moved around.
Hasn't shown up for 4 years, Bubba.
I know, and I don't know why they play him, but Black, they had Brendan Fioku, who I actually liked as a Steeler because of his run stopping ability. He could never make the team, and I know sometimes it's it's the techniques or it's somebody likes somebody better than somebody else kind of thing. But I mean, you got to have good run stoppers, and I've been talking about the run defense all off season. And it's just a nightmare. It's like nightmare in MetLife Stadium instead of nightmare on Elm Street. That's what I saw Sunday.
There's a thought out there too. What do you guys think about moving Keanu Benton to defensive end and putting a bigger guy there like YA Black in the middle? Like, what do you think about that? They've been saying that Benton gets pushed and manhandled at the nose tackle. What do you think?
Putting an old run stopper in there like Casey Hampton back in the day.
Well, if he's getting manhandled and he's getting pushed out of that nose tackle position, that's not good because a nose tackle wants to stay right there and actually take up two guys, take your center and take your guard and actually, go, 1 against 2 and actually free up a linebacker. And if he's getting manhandled, it's not helping the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I'm not a coach, never said I was. But also, too, maybe you could move him and put Black in there because Black is a lot bigger, and maybe he can bottle up the offensive line so they can't get off the ball.
Do you guys think our expectations were maybe too high in terms of that the D-line had been solved by getting 2 rookies into that position? And really, the guys coming back were Keanu Benton and Cameron Hayward, who went through his, conflict contract situation. Do you think we were overhyped for those 2 guys and maybe there's a lot of work in progress?
I believe I was overhyped. I was buying a Cadillac and buying a house down in Florida on a rental property, with our defensive line. I was all in and I got my timeshare get taken from me and now I have to reback and reload. So hopefully give me a month and then I'll be back to the way I was before against the Jets.
Could it be something though, Shane, with the Seahawks? Would it be hopefully different because they're going to run the rock too? They got that guy called Charbonnet, the running back or whatever. I don't know if they still got the guy Walker over there, but Sam Darnold is obviously a different threat. You have the RPO with Justin Fields. Do the Steelers play more one dimension because they don't have to watch the quarterback as much because Sam Darnold's not going to run around crazy like Justin Fields did?
That's a great point. Hopefully they can key on what they need to do and stop the running back and not worry about keep it contained, but
they didn't get that much yards. I'm looking at Seattle right now, and Chardonnay, is that his name? Chardonnay?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, whatever. That's a wine I'll never drink. But anyway, he got 47 yards.
Yeah.
So they're a run team, I believe, but also too, they had that one receiver, Smith Jabobi. Had 124 yards. So I don't know if they'll run. And it's the home opener. Maybe I said it wrong. J. Smith Jabobi.
Now I got to look it up, bro.
I'm sorry. He had 100. I think there's a misprint. He had 124 yards. He had averaged 13.8.
Jabobi? Is he a guy of Star Wars, isn't he?
Jackson Smith.
Najibba. There we go.
Yeah, Najibba.
Yeah, that's all right. JSN.
Sorry, guys. I've had a lot of concussions in my head.
It's all good.
But Yeah, but the running game,
JSN.
the Jets got a better running game than the Seattle Seahawks. So
Yeah, I think so. They got Kenneth Walker with a third, but I think he's pretty good. But they won't have the threat of Justin Fields. And even Juan Thornhill came out and said, and this is a little bit alarming, right? That the Steelers weren't ready for a mobile quarterback because they were facing Rodgers or Camp. And I was like, the Fields and the Jets played you the exact same way the Ravens did. And we're normally pretty good at that.
Why would you say that? Why would he say that? Just shut up. Don't say that.
It was in the one of the after the practices.
No, I got no comment. Don't say that. Just like,
give him fodder. Don't give bulletin board material.
Yeah, don't give him.
Yeah, he said that they weren't ready for a mobile quarterback or they weren't too set. And I was like, well, what were you doing for the last 6 months? You know you're going to verse Fields. And I think that the Jets and Fields played a similar way to what the Ravens do. In some reason, the last 3 games, or what have we been playing the Ravens and mobile quarterbacks, they're not taking, they're taking their eyes off the quarterback and they're fucking letting them go.
They're not.
It's crazy to me how
nobody was spotting who was spotting Justin Fields. Nobody was watching who. Somebody was blind.
Wilson or somebody, I don't know.
Somebody was blind Sunday because where Justin Fields, if he went to the sidelines, you go to the sidelines. If he went to go take go get a beer, you go get a beer right beside him. Like, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do if you're watching them, and they weren't doing that. They weren't aggressive. They were aggressive trying to make the tackles, but they missed that, but they weren't aggressive enough for me to make a statement. Like the Jets line on both sides made a statement.
Yeah, there was just definitely miscommunication, I think. And that's insane. Yeah, Derrick Henry had so many yards and he fumbled, but that is insane.
Well,
so
they didn't win.
Those are the things I'm looking forward to on defense, to obviously get better. Is there any other thing you guys are looking when you go to the game that you're hoping to see fixed? Or just those outliers there, the linebackers and that?
Well, on the defensive side?
Yeah.
I want to see TJ Watt get a goddamn sack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That 25 I said is not, he's gotta just break the double teams or something, and he gotta get
I've seen 77 standing over Aaron, but I want to see 90 standing over the other team's quarterback. You know what I'm saying? It's just
what was the go with that? What was the go with 77? I don't think he helped up Aaron Rodgers. Is he not a fan like Pepper?
Right in the nuts.
You might not be a fan. I think Jones needs to wake up too. I think this team, I think it's good we got to win 34-32, and we can always improve from week 1. But yeah, Roberta says TJ Watt right past Fields on his last CD. I called that 100%. Even JJ Watt on the telecast, he called it too. Bootleg, and he ran to the end zone. Too easy.
He didn't stay
too
in
easy.
Containment. He should have stayed. And never look, I'm not a high school coach or a coach at all. You don't want to get the quarterback to get outside you, or a running back or a receiver. You want to contain him inside.
Turn him in.
Yeah, we got James Bennett here is a DT, not a nose guard. So I just want to see him not get beat up. And I just read articles and reports saying, it's time to bench Benton and that kind of shit. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Come on. And it's probably Pittsburgh media guys, because I've been listening to a lot of Steelers podcasts. They just do that just to throw stuff out there, and then they're like, oh, they get all these big giant views and stuff. Yeah, they're like the witches of Eastwick on Halloween.
And then they go, I didn't say that.
Oh,
wasn't me.
No, I mean, we say, but at least if we say something, we back it up. You have said, I don't want Justin Fields. I don't want this and that. And you know what? When we get him, then you're like, okay, look, I did say that. Look, I'm all in. And you said that probably 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 quarterbacks in a row. You said that, but you're allowed to do that. And I'm the same way with the defensive line. I thought they were going to be better, and they wasn't. And and I said that about other Steelers, when they're playing. We're allowed to. We're fans. We're allowed to say that.
It's funny because the actual one that I thought would have been okay was Trubisky, and he was the worst.
I thought he was going to be good too.
I thought Trubisky was like the bridge guy to get us to the next step, and he was a broken bridge. That bridge was falling down. Like
it wasn't even on the bridge on the River Kwai. I mean, it got blown to God the whole way.
I have to. If we're doing confessions, can you pull up what I have in the to share
down here?
Yeah, I need to.
Oh my God, I can only imagine what it is.
I've been saying that Mark has been the second most popular Australian that's a Steelers fan. Like absolutely the second most popular.
Well, who's the first?
Yeah, who'd be the first?
Well, I thought it was Mark,
Maddie.
but no, it's probably Steve Irwin, but he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was a Steeler fan.
No, I don't know, guys.
He was, I think.
Was he?
No.
No. He's number one, Shane.
Oh, you're kidding.
Bluey
Is that Bluey?
more popular than you are, Mark. And
Who is that? Who
That's
is
Bluey.
that?
Bluey.
Who is that?
That's fucking Bluey the dog from the
Feel better.
Bluey the dog.
that's from the cartoon series.
What is that cartoon that you told me? What's that cartoon that I watched?
No, it
Oh.
is the Big Les show. No, it's the opposite of that.
But I
Oh,
saw this.
God.
I'm like, oh my gosh, Bluey is a Steelers fan, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I thought Mark was like the only big Australian Steelers fan, but Bluey is too. So
Well, that means he's
Yeah.
that dog is second. Mark is one.
second, Mark, you're number one. You're still
Okay.
the number
Oh
one,
yeah, I appreciate that.
number one fan.
I've never watched it. Does he sound Australian? The dog?
It's seven. The videos are 7 minutes long, and they have life lessons, and they play games.
Ah,
and
okay.
stuff. It's pretty
So
fun.
is this dog actually a Steeler fan, or you just threw a fucking jersey on him?
But you and
No.
Tim watch a 7-minute episode, and it'll be,
Yeah, how'd you make that, Shayna? That's pretty good.
oh, I didn't make it. I took it from some website.
Oh, so he is.
I
So
saw
he's
it.
a Steelers fan.
I
Then.
saw it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like, I have to show Mark. This is
Well,
fantastic.
at least the dog has
Yeah.
the football in his hand. You know.
Yeah, because he's a blue cattle dog. I think.
Oh,
Blue Healer,
okay,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I have
Oh,
no
look, yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Quickly Down Under is all I know.
So if
Paul
Mark
Hogan.
ever needs a service dog when he goes to Ireland, so they can understand,
They're good dogs.
This is what he would have to get. So anyway, they are a little nippy on the heels, and that's why they're called Blue Heelers. They are little nippy dogs. They do like to tear it ass a little bit, their thighs and stuff. But anyways, I thought I'd share that with you guys.
Well, I didn't know that. So, I mean, every time I do a show on Tuesday, I do learn something from the Australian culture. So I had no clue.
Who's goddamn Rachel? Who's that? Is that the Ray Gun?
I
Who's
have
that?
no
Who's
idea.
that Jeddah? Who's goddamn Rachel? Who's that?
Daredevil, who is that?
I don't know who that is. Rachel.
I think
Ray?
you might be referring to Ray Gun Rachel. Possibly.
Oh,
I don't know.
the break dancer that you guys have?
Yeah. Oh, we
Yeah.
have.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't-
not. We don't have her.
We don't want her either.
No, I don't want her.
She's like the last pick. You know what? Like the last pick in like football, and
That's
you're
her.
like, oh, someone's got to have her, and you're just like, oh,
We got it.
jeez,
Yeah.
come on.
Hey Shane, congratulations! you got the highest score in fantasy football.
Yeah, Shane got 163.57.
Unreal.
I don't know how. Who'd you have,
I
Shane, in your fantasy?
Who did I
Let
have?
me check. You got no 164. You beat Pepper. QB
Oh.
was 38. Josh Allen got 38 for you. Holy
Oh,
shit.
that's why.
I have McCafferty and
23. You got Wilson as well, 22. Zay Flowers, 28. Oh my goodness.
Well,
John
G's
Smith,
gonna-
12.
G's going to play Aaron Rodgers this week because he
He
messed
has
up.
to. He has to.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to play him too.
Miss Rachel makes videos for kids. Okay, there you go. Didn't know
Oh,
that
okay.
was.
I did not know that. Well,
Yeah.
Miss Rachel makes a video on how the Pittsburgh Steelers wins the home opener, and that'll be a good video to watch.
I'm sorry, I derailed the podcast, but I just want
No,
remind
you didn't.
people
You're
that
okay.
Well, now I know I'm the first and not in Bluey's second, so Bluey can step back. All right.
It's still the
Yeah.
number one entertainer for Steelers content in Australia.
Speaking of that though, with Bubba, I do want to like dive into this more. You're going down to the game, right? What's your game day routine? What are you going to do? Are you going to tailgates? What are you doing?
Oh yeah. Well, my game day back in the day, let's go back in time. Back in time. Okay, I don't have a DeLorean, but I would go. I'm gonna get some road sodas for the road, and road sodas is beer. So I'm gonna stock
What's
up.
a road soda?
Road soda is beer.
That says soda.
Oh shit!
How's
here
it
we go.
beer?
It's road soda because I'll be drinking on the
Is
road.
it called road soda, or is that your slang
Yeah.
term for it?
That's my slang term for beer is road soda.
So it's roadies. It's a roadie.
Yeah. It's a people. Yeah.
Then
It's
why
a
do you
bar
call it a
thing.
soda? So you thought I was fucking confusing. That's confusing to me.
Because I didn't come out and say beer, because sometimes I can't say beer because you got to be politically correct in some places. Like, you know, I can't be like, oh, I'm having a sarsaparilla. So to me, a sarsaparilla
so same thing when I say sherbet. Like I have these sherbets.
Yeah, like when you say
road
sherbet,
soda.
that's beer. Yeah, road soda. So
Okay,
I'll have some
right there you go.
Back in the day, I would have like a Mountain Dew Amp energy drink. They don't make them anymore, and I don't really need them, but I do drink C4. But I would always have a pack of peanut M&Ms for the road and a beef jerky. But I'm picking Gene up in Catani, and we're going early. And then we are going to early. Yeah, I know. We are going to the Terrible Tailgate Party. And the Terrible Tailgate Party is Kevin Adams Jr. is doing it, and I'm friends with Kevin Adams Sr. And Kevin, I talked to Kev today. He's going to be down there. We don't have to get our tickets in advance, because if they sell out, we can just go and pay it. We'll get a wristband and go, and they have Willie Parker and Pouncey will be there. So I hopefully my phone can take the charge, because I'll be doing some content, because Shane will be going live stream, So I remember last time I went to a game that I went to that Terrible Tailgate Party, I was doing beer pongs and beer bongs, and I was fucked.
Which one was first? What'd you do first?
The beer pong. Got on a knee, and I can't do that. I thought I was at a frat house.
That's going to pay beer pong. That $19 is going to pay the bail bondsman.
They kicked me out. Like, I got kicked out of beer pong because they're like, "Hey, Bubba, you suck," and I'm like, "I'm here to party." But they do great stuff, man. Like, because to bring those Steelers in costs a lot of money. And he does his Still Here podcast, with Barstool
well, they better
Sports.
not bring in Cam. Cam Hayward will fucking cost them millions. I love Cam, but I'm going to start chipping him a little bit, like chip him every now and then.
Well, I'm sure
I do love him.
I'm sure Big Ben's probably
he costs millions too.
Yeah. And come on, man. You're doing it for charity. You're getting out with the Steeler fans. Like, they got to pay for the food and beer and stuff,
There you go. Terrible Tailgate is 8 a.m. to 11:45. Game starts at 1. Presented by Pond La Hockey, whoever that is. Are they like an insurance company?
Willie Parker. They got a whole bunch of sponsors. They got their own beer now.
Yeah, right. Willie Parker, he'd be cool to meet, and also Pouncey. Two legends, two Steel legends.
I'd be like, hey,
jersey
guys.
giveaway. Peyton Wilson signed, probably by Total Sports there. DJ, $50 donation. There you go. I would have went to the other one, but I was fucking sick with the flu. Right. I was so sick with the other one.
Well,
but it turns out I had the same sickness. I had the same sickness all the team did. Cam, Pat, they all had this real bad.
This is the first home opener for me since 2009, when I was a season ticket holder when the Steelers went to the Super Bowl run against the Packers. This is the first home opener,
and
since
that's
then.
Kevin there, right on the right hand side.
Yeah, that's Kevin. Kevin with the white hat on.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that's his buddy.
He's done a good job, even though he called out Mr. Rooney, put a big sign up.
Calls him out. He calls out whoever he calls out. And
he's the biggest Yinzer, right? He's a Yinzer of all Yinzers.
He's got 25. He's got 200,000 followers on Twitter. And his dad said that Mark Madden fucking said something to him, and he pretty told Mark Madden to go fuck off.
Yeah, he's got the Yinzer blood in him, hasn't he? He's got the Yinzer blood.
Oh, well, it runs in the family.
I'm going to meet him in Ireland, by the way. I've been talking to him on Twitter. I'll
tell me no, Bubba. Tell me no, me. It's a small world after all. Yeah,
I'll find him over there in Dublin somewhere.
Well, Kevin's dad did the paint. See, he painted the stuff right here. He's been to the house. I worked with him. He's painted and did all the electrical wiring here at the Triple B Bar and Grill.
On the
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Everyone does know everyone online and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Blue Nose says maybe Broderick and Loudermilk will be out for beer pong.
They could probably beat me, Steelhead, because I suck. But I would try to go against them. Maybe I can stand up and keep them shifted so I can keep Aaron Rodgers up. I did play tackle before, but I played high school tackle. You always got to keep inside. Keep inside. You don't want to go around. You want to keep inside. And they're going to get better, guys.
Maybe we just need to see them versus a team that's not as good as the Jets on D-line or O-line, because that will help. That will help our cause.
It could be Seattle. Their secondary is good. I don't know what their defensive line is.
So what else are you doing after this terrible tailgate, Bubba? What's your normal routine? You go on a
My
tailgate, then what
normal
happens?
routine is to tailgate and then to get in the stadium and watch the game. Like I don't know. I'm sitting in where you were sitting.
Yeah, good seat.
Yeah.
good seat.
Well, I guess I'm on the end seat because I'm a big dude, and Gene's like, you got the end seat, but I haven't been to a home opener. Like, I mean, the last time I was at another game I was at, it was Detroit Lions. That was the tie, and I got on CBS.
I remember that.
And my phone was blowing up, man. They're like, hey,
what do you mean? You were doing an interview for CBS? What were you doing?
No, I was just cheering.
Yeah.
I was fucking going.
Is that
crazy.
your photo? Your photo's like on TV, right?
That was the picture of my Facebook is the picture that I should have my picture of me and my wife. I should, but no, I have the picture of me fucking on CBS on the football going crazy. And it was a
so you were on TV. Like which game was it?
Detroit Lions game. Detroit Lions, Pittsburgh, Mason Rudolph fumble. The tie where Freiermuth fumbled. I think Dante Johnson fumbled. So yeah.
So if we watch the whole game in entirety, we'll see you somehow, some way.
Oh yeah, you'll see me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm always about. I've been told that I'm an attention-seeking whore. So where there's a TV's channel, or I mean, I remember I went to a Monday Night Football game against the Buffalo Bills, mind you, and that was the first time that the Steelers actually destroyed Buffalo because Jim Kelly had our number for a small period of time. And it was that Monday night game where Don Beebe got knocked the fuck out. And that was the first time I ever drank Iron City because I was a Budweiser guy my whole life. And I drank a case of Iron City. I got on Channel 4 News, and they thought my name was Phil. And they're like, where'd you get these tickets at? I go, I bought them at the bar for $20. I got $20 tickets for Monday Night Football for $20 back then.
Cheap.
Now they're not. But
let me know if you're sitting with Gino, if you see this guy behind me. This guy was fantastic. If you see on the screen.
Oh, okay.
At Christmas, this guy behind me was so much fun.
He's a rapper. That guy's a rapper.
It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
The necklace is really big. I just had to get my.
I got a necklace upstairs too. I might wear it. I might go all out. I didn't get my Aaron Rodgers jersey unless I get it shipped, but I didn't want to put it on a card because I'm trying to watch my cashola. But I do have my custom made jersey with my whole, which I messed up. Bubba Brewers on the back. I could have put just Brewer, but I put, I was dumb because I lost my jersey down there at the Triple Deuce one time, and it was a 4X, and I took it off for the Jets playoff game, and I opened up my coat. I'm like, oh my God, where's my jersey? Oh no, I lost my jersey. Gone. So there was some homeless guy with a 4X Steeler jersey with my name on the back.
Using it for a blanket.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited though. I'm
excited for you.
It's going to be Aaron Rodgers because I would have never thought that Aaron Rodgers would be in the black and gold.
Never.
DK Metcalf. This is a very historic game in Steeler history because it is. We have the, he could break Brett Favre's record come Sunday because he could move into the top 4 position. 5
TDs?
He could.
4?
He don't need that many. He can get 4. I know the secondary of Seattle is a little, they say it's better, but Witherspoon was an ex-Steeler. If he was so good, he'd still be a Steeler.
So 508, and who has the next ones?
Brett Favre. He'll pass Brett Favre.
So hang on, TD list. You sure he can all time?
He'll be number 4. He'll be number 4 of.
He needs 6 guys. He needs to throw
6 or.
Well, okay. Well, he's not going to throw 6 come Sunday. But he by the time you go to Ireland, he passed up Brett Favre.
Wait a minute. I've got 507. Needs 2.
Okay, then that 2. And that's 2 to probably DK Metcalf because Metcalf was upset.
This could be a real thing. Aaron Rodgers.
Metcalf is going to be on fire because he's, now this game here is going to be more of a revenge game than
He needs 2. He needs 2. He needs 1 to tie.
It's not counting off, so you're right too.
Well,
Bubba, you might witness history.
I'm going to witness history. I'm going to witness DK Metcalf going off on Seattle. He's going to go off. He's seriously going to go off. I mean, he almost got that touchdown in New York. I mean, oh my God, that one pass, he was gone. He is a beast. So, I mean, it's going to be something. I mean, Aaron Rodgers can throw to anybody on the Steelers receiving core, tight end, and running back and get a touchdown. They can't stop. Defenses will not be able to stop him the more experience he got with these guys.
You get a reception. It's Chris.
What do you think, Shane? Do you reckon the offense, because they got to try and break his record, do you reckon the offense tries to get Aaron Rodgers 2 TDs? I reckon they do.
I don't think they try. I think it's just that we thought, I don't know, but I know Bubba and me thought they're going to be run first.
Yeah, they're not.
They're
I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going to be. I think they're going to be pass.
They're going to keep you honest with the run. But they're definitely going to be picking you apart with Aaron. And
because
I reckon they set him up for it. I reckon they do. I reckon
he could throw to the running backs. He could throw. Now Gainwell needs to have a better game. Like everybody that we thought were going to have good games last week or Sunday can only step up from here. Like
I thought he did okay, I think he got the fumble. He did okay.
Yeah, he recovered his fumble, but also too he didn't get a lot of. I mean, people were bitching about him, and I'm like, everybody that's bitching about everybody. And I know I'm bad. I was bitching Sunday about the offense and defensive lines because I'm looking for a win, and I said that. I'm like, I don't care if we score one more point than these guys. Just get out of New York with a win. That's all I cared about. And everybody will step up, and Gainwell will step up, but you have to use him like the Eagles used him against us last year. Remember last year? I mean, they were dropping. He was getting short passes, getting
dink and dunk.
Yeah.
I reckon they will. I think things will slow down from this with their offense, and I think there won't be as much pressure being in a home environment too. I think Rodgers goes off as well. I think we have a chance to win this game.
I see. Well, Donald is not going to beat us with his feet, and I don't see Sam Donald beating us with his arm. I mean, I'm pro biased, typical Yinzer. I just see TJ Watt coming off the game he had because he didn't get a sack. That kind of fueled his fire, I believe. And also, too, Donald can't move like Justin Fields. So when there's pressure, it could be catastrophic. I could go for a strip sack from TJ Watt. And he did that last time they played, remember?
So Sam Darnold was 16 for 23, 150, 6.5 average, no TDs, no interceptions, 1 sack, and they ran the ball 84 yards, 3.2 average. So not the best game at home either. Now they got to travel all the way to Pittsburgh,
and that's a long way. That's a long way, and that gets that's something too. Thank God we're not going out there because that's a long way.
Mentally going past Franco Harris in the airport when he looks like that. You go to the airport and it's like a scary looking Franco. You don't know if it's like it just doesn't look right. It's like a mannequin looking Franco. You know the one I'm talking about.
It's funny. The first time I saw that was on my way home. The 4th time I visited. How fucking crazy is that? Yeah.
What happened to the first 3? What happened to the first 3?
Well, the first time I got to Pittsburgh, I didn't know where to go. It was like late at night time. It was like 9:30, so I just went to my taxi and got there. And all the other ones, I think when Shane picked me up, I just missed it, walked past it, I think. And then
you didn't have your luggage, so you were worried about that too. So that hasn't.
Yeah, that's in my head for sure. And the other time I went there by bus with me and my dad, so I didn't get a chance to go see it. I think they move it around too. It gets moved around all the time in the airport. Yeah, because where I saw it wasn't where it's normally meant to be, apparently. So, and that was on the way home after I had a delayed flight because there was big dust storms, the big tornado storms in Texas. That week.
What really creeps me out is the one time I saw it, I just took a poop at the airport and I'm washing my hands, look behind me, and Franco's right there. It's like
when you got out the door.
There he was.
Franco, hey, sorry.
There's the immaculate dump right there. The immaculate dump.
Like this. He's like this.
You know what was crazy too about something similar to Franco was that catch we saw as well from Metcalf. Do you remember that one where it bounced off his hands into Jonnu, into Metcalf?
That was a good
That's
catch.
Something that goes our way.
Well, that's because a lot of stuff was going our way at that time, which was good. Everything was going right. Look, Boz just 60 yards, and we didn't even talk. We just talk about him right now. I mean, come on, they can get. Look at that, 60 yards,
Boom.
with ease. He could have got a 70-yarder probably.
Yeah, he's a legend. I think he's 34. I looked up his percentages. He's a third all-time kicking percentage, 88%. I think third all-time. So and he's got many years to go. Justin Tucker's first over 89. Someone else is a tiny bit in front of him. I think another bloke, but he's third all-time, 88%. Or 88 point something 1%. Chris Boswell right now is money. Like he is fucking money.
If you get to the 35, if you get the kickoff to the 35 or 37-yard lines, you ain't got that far to go.
Yeah, Afton knows it. Afton's got an NFL thing up. It's Butker. Harrison Butker's too. This is like all field goal percentage. I think it sucks because the Raven who had all the hand jobs and whatnot, he had that kind of stuff. He's 89%, so his can't drop. So he shouldn't count because he's number one.
Rub and tugs make your percentage go up.
Well, that's why his leg. That's why his leg was so loose. I mean, that's why he kicked field goals all the time.
He's number one, so that's what's annoying for me is he can't because he was really struggling the last year. He was more focused on other things.
He's not even playing this year, is he? He's not even signed anywhere, is he?
He's out. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's out.
He's
but Boswell is 88 point something percent. Butker is 3 on the list. And field goal wise, I think made field goals, he's like 48th in the NFL. And the other guy, he's the guy who played for the Patriots. I can't remember his name. The one guy who played for the Patriots in the Colts who won 4 Super Bowls.
Vanderjack.
Nah, it's another guy. Hang on, let me look it up. Field goal. I was looking the other day because this stuff intrigues me because we have a huge talent in Chris Boswell. Get him to the 50-yard line, he's got a chance.
And that's not far to go when the Steelers offense. But now does the Steeler offense try to go further?
Adam Vinatieri, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Vanderjack. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Because now Aaron Rodgers is going to try because he tried that pass with Austin and he tried to get pass interference, which was pass interference, mind you. And that would have set up maybe a touchdown or a field goal or a money shot field goal. Actually,
I got a question for you, Shane. What do you think we learned from this game in the Seattle Seahawks? We learned last game that our D line needs help, O line needs help. What do you think we learned from this?
We, as three, we are just entertainers. We don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Besides that,
you guys got to. This is the disclaimer. This is purely entertainment. Don't be making bets because
please don't.
We thought the defense was just going to be stifling.
Oh, I did.
It's going to be like putt, extra point. Maybe if they score a touchdown, and then Boz takes over. We thought it was going to be Boz. Aaron's going to get in a position for Boz to kick a field goal. I thought it was going to happen.
Well, do you think? Let me ask you guys a question. I'll start with you, Mark. Do you think Sunday they take the offensive? If they get the kickoff, they get the coin flip. Do they go offense first instead of defense this game?
I think what Mike Tomlin normally does. Well, lately he does defense, I think, because he was doing offense with Big Ben years ago. I think he goes defense and says, "You guys better show up." That's what I think.
Okay, Shane.
I agree with Mark. I think that's what he does this week.
He makes him show up.
I agree with both of you too because I see that happening to actually instill something in the defense. If they stop them 3 and out, that's a win for the Steelers defense.
Huge win.
And then with Aaron Rodgers. With having that first possession for a touchdown, which oh my God, it took 11 weeks for that. It was like we were digging for water, and you didn't have water for 11 weeks, and all of a sudden, oil.
So I read somewhere that the touchdown drive one week one was the first time since 2016 or some shit.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Week one, drive one.
Long time.
It was actually against that same team.
Long time.
Yeah, so it was a long time ago. But I'd say the Steelers come out in defense and they fix it. But We're gonna freak out. Bubba's gonna freak out if they go down the field again.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed down there, and I'll be looking at Gene. I'll be like, this is bullshit.
You be looking this way,
Looking
going
that way.
Fields that way. You be going. No, no.
I just hope they get there. I just think, like Shane said, losing that one preseason game does have its deterrent and has that negativity. I mean, the Buffalo Bills fans can say the same thing. The Ravens fans, look, they say the Ravens defense is good. The Buffalo Bills' defense is good, and they let 90 points on a Sunday night game. You know what I mean? So those two teams are just as good. The Steelers are just as good as those two teams.
Point,
I don't care. Even though this is a Steeler podcast, I mean, look, the ball bounces different ways, and it's just that you can't lose games like that.
We're really close to wrapping up and making plays that were behind the line of scrimmage multiple times. I mean, all it takes, just like that DK Metcalf bobble catch. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and on defense, it just didn't happen a few times. And with Fields being very athletic, he slipped.
He had a great game.
Yeah,
he really did.
They say that was his best game as a pro. They say.
Yeah.
Well, he had good games with the Steelers, and I think he's been learning that year. Then he had a true off season where he was chosen number 1. That helps as well. Toddy's right though. I thought the running game would be much better and Aaron looked a little rusty. But I also expect the defense to stifle the Jets and force Fields. I was so wrong. Everyone was wrong about everything. I thought Roger would be a little bit rusty too.
I never saw Ben Skronik getting a 22-yard touchdown pass with ease. I never saw that coming. I mean, that was. I mean,
have you seen that play recently? That play is beautiful, by the way.
It was great.
If you go and watch it, the play action pass, no one covered Skronik in his position. He just kind of banked out, and it was about 10 yards of separation.
I don't know if
no one was around him.
Dig. I couldn't tell because I didn't see the front end of the play because the dig is out and then over. Slant is just the whole way, slant the whole way over. But
and then you got no Roman Wilson. And then you got no Scotty Miller didn't get a pass. So there's 2 other receivers that didn't. And I think every game was going to be different. Now this game you might see Scotty Miller. You might get Scotty Miller a touchdown, and then Roman Wilson might get say 3 catches for 40 yards or something. You got to crawl before you can walk. So, and Washington, they didn't even use Washington either. So there's 3 people that they haven't used that they're talking about receivers to getting, and they haven't even used any of those.
What we should do again? Do we see Jonas Smith run the ball again for 0.5 over or under?
He could.
I know.
Absolutely.
That's the new Claypool fucking run sweep there, jet sweep. I'm good with that because that guy can run better than Claypool.
I think
it'll happen again. I think he does it again.
What about over under for Connor Hayward doing a bonehead play? 0.5 over under.
He could never do another play like that ever again because that cost him 15 yards. That put him back.
It's not even like him too. It's not even like him at all. I like the guy. I don't even like him. He doesn't do shit like that.
Well,
he never does shit like that ever.
Well, and then his brother's coming to his aid, like, oh, quit picking on my brother. Look, if your brother does stupid plays like that, it costs the Steelers offense 15 yards. And realistically, Aaron Rodgers might have drove him down to the field because that series we had to punt.
Calf says don't insult him by saying the new Claypool.
Okay, I didn't say new Claypool. Garth, I didn't say that. But
he is good though. Jonas Smith is definitely good.
Claypool that year, people, got 10 touchdowns.
He was good, yeah.
He got 10 touchdowns. So if you got a receiver getting 10 touchdowns, that's still a pretty productive season, no matter who was quarterbacking or whatever he was doing. He was getting 10 touchdowns, and then it must have went to his head, and then he just shit the bed the rest of his career. He got 10 touchdowns. Doesn't
even play anymore. He's out. He's gone. Sean says over under TJ Watt 0.5 sacks. I think he gets 1 at least.
Yeah,
1. I'll take.
They are doing a lot of doubles on him though. They're chipping him, doubling him. They're doing a lot of things to him.
Well, it's TJ Watt. They have to.
Yeah.
It just starts at 1 sack. 1 sack turns into 2.
Definitely. Yeah, Roberto's right. It wasn't a good week for the Hayward family. They just have to push it aside, play football, make good plays, and everything turns around.
Yeah.
Everything turns around for me.
It'll turn around this Sunday. Cam Hayward gets 2 tackles and some pressure. They'll be like, he's back. You know what I mean? Or he gets a quarterback sack or something. He's back. All the shit from last week is gone.
I think we did it last week because we are doing a preview show, and you guys are going to talk tomorrow as well at 9 p.m. on Steelers Dynasty podcast as well.
That's correct.
But I think we did. Was it last week? We did a bold prediction. Did we do that last week?
Yeah.
Do a bold prediction every week. I don't even know. These bold predictions are very bold. Yours was very bold.
Mine was very bold. Mine was 27-0, right?
Yes.
I can't remember what we talked about last week. There was something we did before the score part, but I can't remember what it was. But I'll have to go back and look it up. But anyways, let's do that. Let's do a bold prediction for this game, and I'll start with you, Bubba. What is one bold prediction that you want to see, or you can see happening, and we'll do scores after?
Metcalf gets 2 touchdowns.
And then Aaron Rodgers breaks his Favre record.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That is pretty good. Shana, what about you, mate?
The record and 2 sacks. And I got to run. So that's what I'm going to end it with. And the score.
What score was it?
What's the score?
27-13 Steelers.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
it's probably more likely than what I said.
Night all.
Okay, see you, Shane.
All right, thanks, Shane, mate.
He's got to be chauffeur.
He's got 27-13 Steelers.
Yes.
Roberto says, when is a roundtable show, Mark? It is tomorrow.
I can't wait till you go get in there fucking guns
The
blazing.
hardest part is because I wake up and it's my 8 a.m. It's trying to be
Drink your
talking
coffee. Yeah,
and just
drink a
being
little bit of
awake at
coffee.
that time.
Drink a little coffee.
Yeah.
Just, you know what you do? Just go on there and just start laughing. Don't even say nothing, just laugh. Because they never thought Aaron Rodgers would throw 4 touchdowns. They never thought that. That never was
He's leading the league in TDs, even though the one of them was a pop pass. But
Doesn't matter.
I do like that Zay, good guy. Outside.
Hey, which one's that one? Is that the Cleveland guy?
Cleveland Browns. He keeps trying to make the Steelers the Browns, and it's not fucking happening. Because
you tell him that could never ever happen because we won 6 goddamn Super Bowl trophies. Now, if he wants to go back to the 1950s with Otto Graham and Jim Brown, he could do that. But you know what? That's already a 3rd generation because I know his dad and his grandfather probably weren't. They were dealing with his grandfather was watching Otto Graham. Look, they haven't won nothing in the Super Bowl era. Let's talk that, and that's all you got to do.
They've never won the division since I've been a fan.
Yeah, they never won a Super Bowl, and I'm 54 years old.
So the reason why I bring up the round table is because when I go in there tomorrow, there's Zay keeps wanting me to do that, but they missed a field goal 29 yards out for whoever the kicker is. And the Cleveland Browns could have won that game. But Joe Flacco threw 2 interceptions that were timely. They missed a field goal, and they lost by 1 point. That's what Browns do. We had trouble, on defense and O-line. Things weren't going away. But Mike Tomlin and the Aaron Rodgers and Chris fucking Wizard of Oz winner. That's how we win our games.
Right.
So
they can't. It's two different spectrums. Z and Zay and Zim can't talk about anything. Like you had a high-powered offense that was spent $300 million who got 17 points, and you got Joe Flacco, who's just as old as just the same age as Aaron Rodgers. So out of the 41-year-old quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers looks like he's like 26 throwing 4 touchdowns, and the Cleveland Browns look that bad. Okay, and Myles Garrett is nothing compared to TJ Watt. Once Watt made a lot of pressure.
Yep.
Okay, and I mean, hey, if Justin Fields would have had that ball, Justin Fields would have had that ball when he tackled him. I mean, that'd have been a huge sack. I mean,
I thought he did at the time. I thought he actually did.
Even
the announcer, they sold it so well. Randy says here, Ben Skronik and that Aaron Rodgers is pure brilliance. Ben wasn't the first option; he was second option. And all Aaron baby seam and delivering. Yeah, that was a great play. You go back and watch that airmail to Ben Skronik. It was fucking awesome. And they ran the same play again, and Calvin Austin was open. So this is a play action pass. This is what the brilliance of Aaron Rodgers. And yes, I talked about it on my G'day Steelers Nation. I was wrong, and I think he's going to light him up.
I heard that you said that, and you should never make any comments about any quarterbacks coming in unless it's a rookie quarterback that they draft.
Unless we get back Mitchell Trubisky.
No, we don't want him back. We don't want Kenny Pickett back.
Thank you, Shano. Shano's out there traveling. Jets say that he didn't get any pressure. I don't know about that. I think the RT did well, but there was pressure for sure.
He was getting held. Spicy. He was getting held and getting double teamed. And they were also not going to go right at TJ Watt. That's not a smart thing to do. To run away from TJ Watt, but Highsmith was coming there at the end of the game and had that crucial sack. So our outside linebackers are the best one of the best linebacking cores, outside linebacking cores in the NFL. We got to get the middle guys, and then we're okay. And then Ramsey doing what, and we didn't even talk about Ramsey. Ramsey's a denominator that the Steelers defense need is tenacity and just, hitting people and knocking that ball right out.
What do you think about that tackle? His form tackle is like one of the nicest tackles I've ever seen.
I love it because that shut him down, and then it was 0-0-0 on the clock, and it was that game was over. And that's good.
We have a really, really smart Steeler fan base in here because Corey's right. Every run that Breece Hall did was to the opposite side of TJ Watt. They deliberately avoided his side. They did.
Of course.
They definitely fucking did. Yep.
Yeah, of course. True. Why any coach? Like I'm a football coach for any type of other team besides the Steelers. And I'm going to go in and guys, we are going to run away from TJ Watt. We are not going to run to his side. We are going to run to the opposite side. We are going to have a little bit of misdirection, and we're still going to the other side because I do not want to have TJ Watt causing great controversy and causing turnovers that could cost us the game. And he can, and he has. So I would always run away from him anyway.
Bobby, get me pumped up for Sunday. I'm not even going.
I'm sorry. I'm excited. You know what? I had a Bang energy drink to go lift, and then my first super chat. I'm like, holy balls!
I gotta keep this down here. We'll go for the next 5 or 10 minutes. We'll do some questions.
Go as long as you want to, brother. I'm good. You know me. I got 7 hours.
Okay, fuck it. We'll go 24 hours.
Yeah,
I'm good too. Actually, I don't work for another 4 hours. So
I got to go to work, but I'm good tomorrow.
If you guys got questions, put them in there. We'll answer them because there's some good ones coming in. I'm going to leave the score down the bottom down there too. 34-32.
That's a high power.
Even though the Steelers didn't play too well in certain parts, they played really well in other parts too. Like Jonas Smith, like Aaron Rodgers. There's certain things out there that were really well and good. And I think this home opener, as we talked about in the offseason, is very important. Seahawks come in, they're on a losing streak, 0-1. If we can run the ball like Warren can, I think Warren had an off game with the O-line, would you say, Bubba?
Yes. Because if we can get, if Warren gets 60 to 80 yards, I'm happy with that too. Say he gets 65 yards touching the ball and he gets 30 yards receiving. That's almost 100 yards out of Jaylen Warren. And that was his first start in the NFL ever. So I'm sure there was he was probably stressed out. Hey, look, man, you're in the NFL and that's your first start. There's a lot of stuff going on in your mind. So look.
Yeah, I think he can turn it around. Oh, we know what he can do. He's fantastic. Roberta says that was a bull penalty on Ramsey. 100% was. Even who talked about that? I think, was it Mike? Mike Tomlin talked about that. Not too much, but he said that in the circumstance, they don't want players to go for their legs, but he thought he went outside and went around him.
That was a terrible call. I don't think I've ever seen that called. I could be wrong, but I was like, man, he was trying to go for the tackler. It wasn't trying to be no ill intent. There was no ill intent, but who knows anymore.
The act of tackling, and then they called a flag. Randy says here, did Calvin Austin III do enough to forget that we need a receiver too? I think he did quite well. He got four catches. He got that high point to ball one time as well. I
don't think it matters anymore. Because Aaron Rodgers is going to throw to somebody that's open. So whoever lines up and is open, he's going to have check down. He's going to audible, and he's going to see who's open, and that's where the ball's going. So everybody's got to pay attention. And like Metcalf was upset that he missed that one ball. Okay, and that probably won't happen again. It won't happen this Sunday.
Metcalf was very pissed off about his play. He played okay. So we haven't seen the start of this offense yet. But Calvin Austin had 4 receptions, 6 targets, 70 yards, 1 TD, and 3 first downs. Yeah, that's receiver 2 material.
Yeah,
they didn't feature in Wilson yet.
You have receivers, Mark, that are still, like I said, Roman Wilson. He was in 10 plays, got nothing. Scotty Miller, nothing. Scotty Miller, everybody, you like Scotty Miller. and Dwayne Washington in the red zone didn't get nothing. So that's three skilled offensive Steeler players that didn't even get to touch the ball. And you're going to have Aaron Rodgers throwing to
they can't all catch it.
They can't all catch it. And they just signed that guy. I believe they signed a guy from Tampa Bay, the guy on practice squad.
Who's that? Steelers sign.
I can't remember his name.
Tampa Bay.
And I'm always going to blame concussions. Yeah, it's a receiver.
Raheem Jarrett.
That'd be him. Yeah, he had like 300 yards or something in the season. Right. Yeah, okay. I think he played with Tom. Did he play with Tom Brady?
Not sure. I have no idea.
I'm not sure either. I don't know. But we signed him in the practice squad. So, he played in the NFL. So, it's going to be receiving by committee. Who cares?
I reckon we'll see Rodgers hopefully more upright this time. And he really impressed me, to be honest. As much flack I gave him in the offseason, he really impressed me in throwing the football. He looked like a fucking magician out there.
He looked like hey, look, people.
He looked like Aaron Rodgers.
That's all you heard on every national football thing was Aaron Rodgers, Steelers. You don't hear. That's all I heard. Sunday night, Monday morning, Steelers. You know what I mean? Because usually it is. We don't hear nothing.
Yeah, they and I wasn't too keen, but I definitely am now. I can see the vision, what he's doing, and how well he played. They got to keep him upright. I also like the fact that when Jalen Ramsey knocked out 5-on-5, knocked him out, right? Illegally, a great hit. Rodgers on the sideline went, yep, like this. Yeah. You can tell he's checked in.
He's all in.
He's all in.
Look, he's very opinionated because Aaron Rodgers is. And no offense, coming from me who isn't. I'm opinionated too, but I'm not Aaron Rodgers making big money. Look, he's going to just add these quarterback he's just going to keep getting touchdowns. He is going to take we haven't had a leader behind center since Ben. And sometimes Ben did some look, I like Ben Roethlisberger too. Okay, I do. But no offense, intelligent wise on football wise, like Aaron Rodgers is more intelligent football wise than Ben, I think, just a little bit.
You reckon it's a good matchup with Rodgers and Arthur Smith? Because I feel like that was one of his best games he called play calling wise.
Yeah, because there was hardly any running the ball, and I can't believe they passed as much. And this if this offense, this team starts passing, and people like, oh my God, they're passing. It's a total different dynamic than running the ball. Like, look, I understand, Caleb Johnson. I don't know. I heard he's in the doghouse with Tomlin, but that's what I hear. I don't know how true it is. That's all. Everything else is all speculation or whatever.
That's not true to me. I don't think that's true.
I just think that people look for, some clicks and clickbait or whatever. Just get him. Look, he gets. Let him run the ball inside the tackles and see what he can do come Sunday. Give him a couple carries and see how he does to get over that. His offensive, being fresh.
But I think like this offense with Arthur Smitty and Rodgers was definitely a fresher perspective because they had wide receivers open. There was really good play calling. I thought it was really good, like overall.
Yeah, and playing in New York is very hard because those New York fans, I watched videos.
They booed him. They booed Aaron Rodgers.
They were booing him. They were motherfucking him. They were like, fuck you, Aaron Rodgers. The pregame where they had people talking, in video and in interviewing people. And then, when he was going out like this, hey. I guess he might get fined because he said something about the referees or something. I think maybe. Who cares? He's got money. What does he care?
Sean says here, when are we going to see TJ Watt move around more on the D line? What do you think, Bubba, about that?
I don't think they're going to do that. And what surprises me, Sean, is they don't blitz as much. They just go off. They don't do any blitzing. Like, I don't like that. Like, I'm old school Dick LeBeau. I know he celebrated a birthday this week already. I'm all about blitzing and hiding the blitz and making sure you don't know where it's coming from, and we might be seeing some maybe, I don't know if we'll see Beanie Bishop, but I see, Clark and Nichols played very good in coming up off the bench.
Well, they upgraded Pierre from the practice squad to play gunner.
Okay.
So, but they did that last year too, so they might try and find him a spot.
Well, too. Pierre's good on special. Look, he's good on special teams. I'll give everybody his due. He's just, he's just not the guy I want covering their second receiver.
Yeah, but
and
he did
Joey
quite well.
Porter got to get Joey Porter got to get one of those massages so he gets his hamstring good.
So did Skoranek too. Played really well on team. So you'll see him. He'll beat his man every single time running down the field. He's really, really good. Carl says, "Did you guys see Jabril Pepper signing? I think he's will be a good depth piece because of the injury." So
I did a video on it this morning at 12:30. As soon as I was watching the Tomlin press conference,
he hits hard, man. You seen him?
Yeah. Well, he played in
hitter.
Michigan. He played in Michigan, and he was a good returns. He had 1,400 yards returning the balls. So maybe that could be the juice that we can get one of the some returns on kickoff. If we're averaging 30 to 37 yards on our offense to start, we only got 20 yards.
Thing is, though, like Tomlin and Omar Khan are signing the older guys into their contract around year 8, year 9. That could be somewhat suspect. People are saying that Darius Slay was a bit slow out there. These are guys that you wish you had 3 or 4 years ago. But
Darius Slay gets an interception to Sunday or does
turns
something
around.
Good, it's gonna forget. Look, it's only one goddamn week. Like people are like, you know what I mean? Like people are on a boat, like, oh shit, the boat's capsizing. Look, people, it's only been 1 week and we won. I mean, everybody's still bitching about a win. Like we won.
Yeah.
Like we're trying to.
It does feel very good to win, and also the Ravens lost, and they lost 41-41.
Can you imagine the Ravens fans? I mean, those guys are probably like walking off the pier, like, well, holy shit, we were up 15. I'm gonna go to bed now. Oh, I think we got it. And then they wake up and like, oh, hey, honey, guess what happened, honey? The Ravens lost, and the guy goes, oh my god, I got to call off work because my team sucked.
Did you see the the Buffalo Bills pass where it deflected off the receiver and went to the other receiver in the back of the end zone? Mm-hmm. It should never have happened. Like it was meant to be a pick or an incomplete pass. It came off one of the receivers, don't know which one, bounced off his hands like here, and then went behind, tip drill, TD.
Hey, the Buffalo
on 4th
Bills,
down, I think.
I mean, look, James Cook only had 47 yards rushing the ball.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what? Their running attack is just about as good as the Steelers. Okay, their defense, they let all those yards. I mean, what? Who cares? It happens because that one game of preseason means something because they never got to. They had that open thing with Tampa Bay. We didn't see how they played. And, Aaron and Metcalf still have a combination of connection, even though they didn't do anything in the preseason. It's hard not to play stuff for like a month. So once everything gets situated, we'll be okay. Like all these podcasters and all this Steeler media and like, oh, Roman Wilson's not going to play. He sucks now. They're going to trade. I'm like, come on, people. Like, seriously? Like, I know I get angry. I get angry because I know that the Steelers could play that good. That's what angers me because I get angry when I'm watching them and I know our defense, oh, we got the high-priced defense. Now we can't stop a cold. I know that TJ Watt.
It's all part of it, though, eh? It's all part of this. The media now, I think it's gotten worse in 2024, and everyone's got a podcast, including us two, right? When we appreciate 25 in here, but it's like something bad happens. They want to cut the player.
We're different. Like you're different. You're very positive. I try to be positive. I just get angry because I know we could do better. Like I want Steelers kicking ass and taking names because I'm so tired. I'm so tired of seeing Kansas City. I'm so tired of seeing Buffalo. Like, I mean, I know people that are Buffalo Bills fans chiming in, oh, the Steelers, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey, your defense just let up too. I mean, what do you want? Like, your defense is not as good as it is either. So it is.
I think it comes down to it's really what happens in sport is like it's your perception of what should happen, and if it didn't happen, that's what we talk about.
Yeah, and what we want to
pretty
see
much,
happen.
right? And at the end of the day, it's fucking football. Football happens. Like there's things that happen all.
It's our opinion on what we want to see. Like you have said numerous times, and I have said numerous times, if you want your opinion to be heard, people, go and go to StreamYard or do whatever, and go do a podcast and do whatever you got to do, and go make your thumbnails that take, an hour to figure out stuff, and go do whatever, and try to get the super duper community that we have that are all Steeler fans. Well, Kangaroo, you did that on AI, didn't you? Yes. You did that on AI. I was doing stuff on AI yesterday, and yeah. And look at that. That's like power to the people.
Yeah.
Like
No,
it's
it's very
just
true. But right, because it's when I was younger, and I say this all the time. When I was younger, it was really fun to enjoy football because it was just me watching it in my living room, and it was my
right.
Steelers, my team. We won 34-32. Holy shit, we won. Now
Right.
it's like, holy shit, we won, but we suck still at the same time. You know, it's just the
Well,
way it is now with this
yeah.
podcast stuff. But at the end of the day, we did win. We played good in certain parts. It was a shootout, and the team can get better. I'd rather win like this and get better than lose like the
Right.
Ravens did.
Yeah.
15 up, Bubba.
Yeah.
15 points up, and you
I'd
lost
be
the game.
so fucking mad when we're fucking up 15 points. We're up over 2 touchdowns and we shit the bed on the first game like that because, that could be diabolical. And that shows that that's not the first time that it happened. It has happened a couple times to the Ravens. But the Ravens fans will start bitching about us. Times. Yeah, they'll start bitching about us. You know what I mean? Oh, you Steeler fans, you guys are whatever. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, look, me and you are more Steeler. Shane's a realist. I'm more whatever, and you are too. You're a huge fan, and I'm a huge fan. Shane's a fan too, but Shane brings realism to the thing. But it's just our opinions on what we want to see coming from our team, me and you.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm a supporter. Like,
Thanks,
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Thank you, Garth, mate. And also thank you to Calf's going to bed, but also thank you to Pepper as we're going a bit longer today, but we are fired up because Bubba had an energy drink, so we might as well keep talking.
Sorry.
No, it's good. This is a great show. I'm so excited now for this game.
I mean, we've been doing stuff. Oh, remember, 32 months. That's Franco Harris.
Thanks, Pepper.
Pepper, way to go.
I've had the university now, online university, the fake real one, for 32 months. Thank you, Pepper, for all what you do.
Can I be a dean of something? Let me be a dean of something. Because I now put that, I'll be like, oh, I'm a dean of an Australian Steeler university. I'm Dean Bubba of Hardyism 101.
Did you? Okay, let's go. I want to go back to a time. I want to go to a time travel, Bubba. Right, Bubba. Okay. When you were in the pub in the 80s or whatever, or 85,
well, it'd be
and
90s,
the Steelers,
80s. I was a young kid, but
yeah. Well, when we went to the pub, right? Then the Steelers were football on, and say we won 34-32. Was this the same kind of discussion that's online that was in the pub scene or the bar scene?
No, we were like, oh, we could have did a little better, but you know what? We won and we moved on. We were happy that we won. It didn't matter. Like at the local bar, the local pub that I went to, if you weren't there by 11 o'clock, you wasn't getting a seat. And I used to watch the Steeler games, probably a little bigger than my laptop. It was a 13-inch or 20-inch TV, and there was like 20 of us. And then we would put $1 in and see which Steeler would win. Like, I've had a lot of games at the bars where I saw, we lost to the Tennessee Titans. I picked the stool up and threw it across the bar because that's when that Titans kicker was play acting and we got called for a penalty and lost in the playoffs. But also, too, Tommy Maddox's greatest comeback ever in Steeler history. I mean, there was cases and cases of Iron City. And I'll tell you what, Malafala. It was something – me and my friends, like I was in charge of a Steeler club and I had 65 members of the black and gold where it was the black and gold club. That's what I did.
There wasn't as much, I guess, Steeler talk in terms of breaking down X's and O's with Broderick Jones struggling.
We weren't X's and O's. We were just wanting touchdowns and good plays. And everybody was Steeler fans and they weren't getting too in depth with the X's and O's. It was just about the win. And then in the 90s, then fantasy football come along and then it was all fantasy football. But, I'm taking this guy. But I always draft the Steelers defense. And I've been doing it for 30 fucking years. I do it all the time.
I wonder then if fantasy football and betting has definitely kind of changed the perception of the NFL because it's no longer just about your team winning the game. It's about how they won and how they should win. And like I said,
it's all about winning, just winning, and keeping the stats. And then when back into Cowher playoff time, playoffs. Yeah. When we lost to the Denver Broncos, we lost to the San Diego Chargers in that championship game. I was devastated. I wanted to kick everybody's ass. I was bad, but I was going to the Super Bowl because my grandfather went to all 4 Super Bowls. That's how I got my love for the Pittsburgh Steelers. God bless my grandfather. He was a season ticket holder from 1971. And I got to buy the ticket at 95. He just didn't give me the ticket. He's like, hey, JR, because I'm a junior. He's like, hey, Jay, here's the ticket. You got to pay for it. I said, okay. I paid for it for 17 years. But I mean, it was different times back then. Like, and it wasn't podcasting. It wasn't like all these 30 different Steeler podcasts. It wasn't the media. The media was just like, they would tell you if somebody got hurt, like you didn't want to see anybody get hurt.
It wasn't like this now, was it? In last 10 years, everyone's so critical every time about something.
Well, everybody's critical about everything. And I think everybody needs to sit back and just take a deep breath, because no offense, there's a lot of
Hey, good day, Jerry. Cherry Band.
Hey, Jerry. There's a lot of other things that are like so important that, you know what I mean? Like just people being healthy.
Cherry Band used to write music for Behind the Steel Curtain podcast. So he did a lot of stuff for them. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good to see him on your channel too. No, I definitely hear you, man. I think that's why it's fun to go to games, and you're going to the game for the Seattle Seahawks, right? It's fun to be there.
I haven't been to a game since 2009, so I know 2009. I haven't been to a home opener since 2009. I went to Ben's last game, and that was the last game, and then me and my wife went to the Ravens, and that's when
But this is the fun part, right? We can do all the analysts. We can do this where Jones needs to be better. D-line needs to be better. But at the end of the fucking day,
as long as they win, I don't care. As long as they win, I don't care. Like I know that it is what it is. The line's not like both sides need work. But you know what? Hey, you know what? I need work on myself. I need to shed some weight. So I got to be like the Steelers' offense and defensive lines. I got to work too. So it all works out.
Corey Davis from Melbourne says, I'm backing our running game to improve this week. I want to see Warren be main RB with Johnson Gamewell pitching in there. My prediction is we run for 120. I wouldn't be surprised if the emphasis was to run the ball and get above 100. What do you think, Bubba, too, about that?
That could be a possibility. And I like that, what you said, Corey, and I'm cool with that. But also, too, if we're running 120 yards and Aaron Rodgers is still lighting them up, hey, you know what? It's a smorgasbord of scoring.
Dead set. Jerry says he went to the Jets game in New York City. It was amazing. It was a fucking fun game. 34-32. Good game.
There's a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I knew a couple of people that went to that game.
Yeah, definitely. But we are going to get out of shortly. I think Bubba's energy is now calmed down a bit. He's great. No, it's been fun. I'm excited that you're going, bro. I'm excited that you're going. I'm very happy that you're going.
Hey, I got an opportunity. Gene, you know what I mean? And he was like, hey, Bubba, somebody couldn't make it. And I'm like, well, if you can't get somebody, I'll go. Now, I know we do a live stream. Shane will be doing it. You know what I mean? And I'll just give him a call and get on and give him all the stuff to know how to do it and give him all the thumbnail and everything's ready to go, and it is what it is. And just going down to see, you know how it is, just see the Steeler fans, Yeah. I'll be wearing my Steeler Dynasty podcast hat. And they'll be like, hey, what was that at? Hey. And I'm like, hey, it's a Steeler podcast.
It's just fun to be a part of the crowd and sometimes turn off the internet, like turn off the social media comments, because it really is fun to be a part of like the atmosphere of 64,000 fans all cheering for your team to fucking win. Mm-hmm. If it is Loudermilk getting a sack or whoever, it's like, that's what you want to happen. That's what's great about it.
Yeah. And just like I said before, when we started the show here about how long ago, Aaron Rodgers, Metcalf in a Steeler uniform for the first time.
That's insane. You would have told me that last year. I would have said you're lying.
Nope. If you would have told me any year, I would have been like, you're crazy. Yeah. There's no way we're getting Metcalf. There's no way Aaron Rodgers is coming to Pittsburgh and lighting them up in New York. And that's a historic moment. He coming back to New York and he lit them up, and that's there's not going to be that many Seattle fans coming to Pittsburgh. There's not too many Seattle fans that I know. I do know a few, but I don't understand if you're a Seattle fan and you live in Pennsylvania anyway. I just don't get it. So
there was like 48% of fans were Steeler fans out there. Like I said, we're going. I'm going to fucking Dublin in 2 weeks, man. I'm going to get ready for that shit.
There'll be 75% Steeler fans, 80% in Ireland, because the Minnesota Vikings, they ain't traveling. Hey, you know what I mean? They won the game Monday night, but you know what? I watched the first half and I lost interest. I'm not worried about McCarthy Now their defense with Brian Flores.
He played okay, to be honest. He played okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look more into it when we get to them. But
He's got wheels. I think Caleb. What's the other guy's name? Williams or what his name is. He struggled, I think.
Yeah,
but
he did.
Jed McCarthy played okay. He got a running touchdown or 2. He got a passing 1 interception.
When
he
I
played
watched
okay
it,
for his first start.
It was like 7-6 Chicago or 10.
It was a boring game.
Yeah,
they scored their points in the fourth quarter. It was like 14 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I watched Mr. Nobody too, and then I watched The Naked God. And so I checked out. I put the phone away and just vegetated last night.
Yeah, we don't verse the Vikings for 2 weeks time when I go over there.
Yeah. You're leaving what? 2 weeks? You say 2 weeks?
I leave in 13 days. Legit. I legit leave in like 13 days.
Wow. You got everything set up? You're good? Everything's good?
Nope. Not really, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, okay.
I've got my holiday about 90% booked. I've got some trains that I need to I get a 256. I've got some trains I got to figure out. Of course, might go buy some new shirts, stuff like that. You know, got to figure out a few things. Got my new shoes, and I travel pretty light anyway. But yeah, I'm just trying to get myself in front.
Just travel with your terrible towel. That's it.
All I fucking need, bro, is this.
Go.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, with McCarthy.
I'm going to tell Kevin Adams you're coming from Australia. You're coming to the tailgate party.
Yeah, I'm meeting up too. I'm meeting up with a Friday group with my mate Guillermo. Sure. I met him 2 or 3 times now. He's he represents Steel Nation Mexico.
You're ambassador of goodwill.
I'm out there drinking beers everywhere, mate.
Hey, man, that's
try the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's a 200. It's fucking long, eh?
Is that how long it is? I was like, holy fuck.
240. That's like that's 7 days.
You can go to Saturn and back. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Derek Harmon, he's out. Yeah, he's out again. But with McCarthy, he did okay. But we're gonna verse him in 3. He got 143 passing. He got some TDs running, but they came back in the fourth quarter. Chicago shut the bed. They should have won. 2 TDs and 1 interception. So that's his first rookie play. Did okay. But I'm not too worried about that. I think that Aaron Rodgers has this mentality where he wants to beat the Packers, Bears, and Vikings.
I'm okay with that. I'm good.
And Lions too, because he's not a fucking
Lions. Oh my, Lions didn't do much. Like all these teams that were supposed to be Super Bowl contenders, they're you know what I mean. It's the first week, and they got everybody's got we got a long way to go, people, and just. People are like, oh, jumping off the bus. I'm like, get back on the bus, people, and get on a seat and just enjoy the ride. You know,
that's what I say every year. We're a supporter, Bubba. We're a supporter.
I know.
G'day. What's going on? He said, 49ers versus Seahawks game. Purdy was under pressure most of the game. Hopefully, O-line steps up. I think they will. I think we'll see a different. I think the Steelers will. Obviously, we know they can score, right? 34-32. We know they can score. Like, even put it this way, imagine how happy we'd be if the Steelers won 34-14, Bubba.
Be the same thing if they won. But same thing if they won 34-32. It's the same. As long as they win.
With a better defense. Like, if we had the defense was cracking, you know?
Well, the defense, I believe, will be. The defense probably will be better. They can't be. Look, they can't get any worse. They can't. They cannot get any worse. That was pretty bad that first week against the Jets. The run defense sucked. So all you got to do is get better. And that's what we have to do. We have to just keep trucking along.
They might have been gassed too. They could have been gassed as well with the first game.
Yeah, because they didn't. I mean, they you know what they were doing? They were playing Madden football. They ain't done nothing besides. It's different playing against your boys in training camp and at the facility than going out and giving it 150% all the time every play.
Yeah, it was very good to see. We're almost done. It was all Bubba's fault. He had the energy drink.
Hey, blame me.
We'll get out of here. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Shane, in the chat as well.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, JJ. Thank you so much.
Oh, your first ever, mate.
Our first super chat. Thank you, Mark, for everything that you've done for me and Shane and the community. I love this chat community. I could have a bad day in my profession and then do a Steeler podcast, and it doesn't matter because the people in the chat, it's so super. I rave about this chat like no other. I've never seen anything like it. I'm in a lot of different avenues in my life with a lot of different things, but the Steeler community reminds me of the independent wrestling community. It's something else, and I do appreciate it. And we're what?
Sorry, I cut you off.
No,
Go
no.
ahead.
No, what was you gonna say?
Buffalo gives up 40. Josh Allen is the best, right? We give up 32. Our defense is dead. Hate that. So true.
He's right. He's
right. So true.
Jerry, you're right. It's absolutely
Josh
right.
Allen is the absolute king, and they gave up 40 points.
Yeah.
No one talks about that shit defense.
And James Cook got 46 yards, 37 yards from Jalen Warren.
The narrative at play like that is very frustrating because Josh Allen is the best. They gave up 40. We got 32. We gave it less, and we still won. Our defense is shit.
And they got Bosa on defense, and we got TJ Watt, and TJ Watt is way better than Bosa.
It's a very good point.
Very good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know you're saying, Bubba, yeah, I appreciate you too, Bubba, on the show. That's why I reached out to you guys 2 years ago, because you're both Pittsburgh Steelers Yinzers. You're growing a really special brand over there of podcast. You're honest. You're talking football. You guys remind me of Tunch and Wolf, like that, where you just talk football, food.
God bless you. And that's good analogy to be compared to those two. And actually, that's the first time that there was no Tunch or Wolf in any of the Steelers, press box or any type of that stuff this past Sunday. And those two are deeply missed. They are deeply missed because they were very, very good in the press box and doing Steeler games. They were very, very.
They to me, when I was growing up, because I didn't really know they played football.
I got a picture of Tunch on the wall right over here, drinking beer with Tunch. Lunch with Tunch.
I bet he was a nice guy, because when I talked to Merrill Hodge, he was a nice guy. My memories of him were on Steeler Nation radio when I pushed a button and I could hear him from overseas. But I didn't even know when I was younger that they played football. I just knew they were two.
I knew. Oh, they played under Chuck Noll, Emperor Noll, and they played under Bradshaw. They played, Bradshaw was there, and Tunch went to the Packers, and also too, I mean, when Myron Cope, I got a picture. I walked out of the stadium when we lost to the New England Patriots in the championship game. It was me and Myron Cope. I walked out with Myron Cope, and I was devastated because that one when Ben went on his rookie, and I know I talk about it all the time. Ben, if Plexico would have got the fade or whatever, and he threw that pick to Rodney Harrison, I've been to 0-2 in AFC Championship games. So,
there you go. Shane called Wolfley's nephew to be a co-host. This is how we're all connected. Everyone's connected, really. Everyone knows everyone inside Steeler Nation. And then
that's great stuff.
Then Joey Weaver comes and says, "Yo, I just got a Barja Blast." What's that?
That's like a fruity drink at Taco Bell.
Okay,
I guess. Yeah, I had some potato soup, and that's all I ate. And I had a beef stick and some party mix. That's what I ate for.
Ron Wolfley is the brother of Craig Wolfley on KTAR 98.7.
Yeah, because Michael's out in Phoenix.
Okay. I've really enjoyed Wolfley and Tunch together. Those two were
they knew football. They talked about the ins and outs of the nitty-gritty of line.
Yeah, and the tunch punch and the just the overall the yinzer, and I think their excitement for the game it came through the radio so easily. There's another bloke too I'm going to try and meet up with. A guy named is Wesley Euler. He's on the Steelers Nation radio too. He's going over there. I said if I see him, I buy him a beer. He kind of knows my name here and there. Some of these people know him. But a little bit. But Brian McFadden, I've talked to him on Twitter and had him on the show. If I meet him over there too, I'm going to buy him a beer or say hello.
Sure.
Like we all know each other around these parts, right? So, and he was.
Well, more people than I do. We're notorious podcasting. I don't think we. If I can get. Well, I did have Cordell Stewart on, so. And Randy Fuller, but I can't get those. I can't get that, but I will work on a media press pass. But the problem is I can't cheer. I have to shut up.
Well, then you can't be in the. You can't be in.
I can't be in them. I can't get it. Now, if I get a press pass for the, sidelines at training camp, I'm okay with that. But to go to a game, there's no way. There's no way I could shut up.
Yeah, 100%. All right, we'll get out of here. Thank you, Bubba and Shana. You guys are doing really good things on your podcast. doing big things. You're going to the game this Sunday with Gino. Should be very exciting.
Oh, it's going to be, with me and Gene, it's going to be crazy, man. A little bit of road sodas. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time.
Joey says, can't wait till Sunday Night Football. A-Rod versus Packers. I live in Green Bay, and that will be on my 22nd birthday.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty fucking cool.
That is cool.
That's pretty fucking cool.
But I do thank everybody in the chat, so thank you, Mark.
We'll see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on Steelers Dynasty Podcast. I missed what DK Revenge gave me. I can't fucking wait. Pepper, to close it out, says, thanks for hanging out with HDU and Steelers Dynasty Podcast tonight. Like and subscribe to both if you haven't already. Hooly dooly. And then there's like brown emojis, Bengals emojis, Ravens.
I'm the professor of party. The professor of partyism on the Hooly Dooly University. Just call me the professor.
All right. See you, Bubba. I'll see you tomorrow in the chat.
See you, Mark. See you, everybody.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Shane, what are you doing?
I thought the show was over.
We just finished then. What? We're still live. What? You want something to say?
No, nothing.
Okay. All right.
See ya.
You just never know where that guy is, do you, at all?
Nope.
You never know where he is.
No.
All right. Oh, my goodness. All right. I'll see you later. If I can get there in time. Let's go. See ya. Did I push it? I didn't push it. I'll see you guys later.
Hey, Rod.
Left the light on. See you later. Bye.